Hi friends, welcome to srisai IT Hub. In this video of Core Java Programming, we are going to discuss the following topic: ArrayList class with index related methods in Java collections framework. Right, so first of all, we'll understand what are Java collections framework. So Java collection means group of objects as a single object, or collection of objects as a single unit. Then what is framework? So framework means library which is provided by Java to work with Java collections, and this library is available in the form of java.util package. And in collections we have collection interface as the top level collection class or interface. Interface is also a pure abstract class, and under this we have four different popular collections. First one, list collection; second one, set collection; third one, queue collection; fourth one, map collection. So these are the four popular collections under collection interface or in collections framework. Right, so what is the use or what is the advantage of collections? So collection of data in the form of objects. So basically in Java program we store data in the form of primitive data types and its variables. We also store data in the form of arrays. We also store data in the form of objects. We also store data in the form of array of objects. So data types, arrays, objects, array of objects, we have different limitations. So in data types, size is fixed. We have to store integer means integer only. We have to store boolean means boolean value only. In arrays, we can store only same type of data and with a fixed size. In object, we can store different type of data, but in objects, if you want to perform any operation like accepting the data, displaying the data, all those methods we have to write it manually. And similarly in array of objects. So to overcome all these limitations, we have collections with some advantages. First advantage is collections size is dynamic. We can add, we can delete, we can resize any collections data. Means, so collections size can increase or decrease. It is dynamic in size. And second one, collections can have both homogeneous collection of data as well as heterogeneous collection of data. So this is one advantage when compared to arrays or objects. And then coming to collections methods. In collections classes, we have different methods, all predefined methods using which we can perform different operations on collection of objects. Like we have addition method, deletion, display, sort, search. And this is not available for arrays or objects. We have to write it manually there. So similarly, collections stores any data type data as object only. So if we store integer data or character data or boolean data or floating data, every data in collection is stored in the form of object only, object format only. And then here collections are only for objects but not for primitive data types. If we store primitive data type data also, internally it will be stored in the form of object only. And simply collections is nothing but collection of objects only. And now coming to the concept of ArrayList. So how to use ArrayList with index related methods. So first of all, ArrayList is available in java.util package. ArrayList is inherited from list interface, and list interface is inherited from collection interface, and collection interface is inherited from iterable interface. So this is the hierarchy of ArrayList. ArrayList, list, collection, iterable. Right. And ArrayList is clonable, ArrayList is serializable, ArrayList is random accessible. So ArrayList is inherited from these three interfaces: clonable, serializable, and random access. And all these three interfaces are marker interfaces. Marker interfaces means you will not have any members or abstract methods. They just provide special functionality for our ArrayList class. And that special functionality is clonable. We can make a clone of ArrayList, duplicate ArrayList using clone method. Second one, after clonable, serializable. So ArrayList object can participate in serialization and deserialization process. And then random access. So ArrayList provides indexes, so we can access the elements of ArrayList randomly using indexes. So these are the three special functionalities which are available for our ArrayList class. Right. So if you see the description of ArrayList class, go to the command prompt and then issue the command. So the description goes like this: ArrayList. Right. So ArrayList, it is inherited from random access, clonable, and serializable, and it is also inherited from list. List is inherited from collection. So if you see the description of list, so list class is inherited from collection, and collection is inherited from iterable. Collection interface, it is inherited from iterable. So all the methods of collection, next, all the methods of list can be used in ArrayList. We can use them in ArrayList. So now we are going to use indexed based methods in ArrayList to perform different operations. Right. So now here we can also get the list description. Right. So coming to the important points which are supposed to remember for ArrayList. ArrayList is available in java.util package. It is a collection of objects as one-dimensional array. So like one-dimensional array, it will store collection of objects. So internally it provides indexes for collection of objects, and these indexes starts from 0, 1, 2, 3, so on till size -1. And ArrayList accepts duplicate objects. So in ArrayList we can store duplicate objects, and then ArrayList preserves the order of objects. It means in which order we are adding the elements into the ArrayList, they will be stored in the same order. And initial default capacity of ArrayList is 10, and the size is dynamic. It keeps on increasing. When capacity is dynamic, it keeps on increasing or decreasing. So coming to the constructors and methods, so java p java.util.ArrayList, it goes like this. So these are the different methods which we are going to use to get the elements in the ArrayList with different operations using indexes. So ArrayList, so this is the constructor with the default capacity of 10. So this is the ArrayList constructor int. Int indicates we have to give our own capacity, and this is an ArrayList which can be formed from another collection. Right, now coming to the methods. So these are some basic methods: size of an ArrayList, checking whether ArrayList is empty or not, and then index of. So index of a particular element in an ArrayList, last index of particular element in an ArrayList. Next, we are going to use get index, index 0, 1, 2, 3. At that particular index position, what is the element? Set index position comma e. So e indicates object here, which is a generic object. We will discuss that in generic collections. So e is nothing but object. So setting means replacing an object at a particular index position. Add e, which we are using, adding an element from the last. Add int comma e, adding a element at a particular index position. Remaining elements will move aside towards the right side. Remove int, removing an element from a particular index position. So all these methods we are going to do it in a program. And we also have one more method, sublist int comma int, beginning index, ending index. We'll get a sublist, and that sublist is available in list reference variable. And here last index element is not included. So these are different methods of ArrayList class which helps us to work with indexes of collection of objects in ArrayList. Right. So here capacity means maximum storage in a collection, and size means current storage, current number of elements which are available in a collection. So let us try to demonstrate this with a small program here. ArrayList class example 3. So take a new page. First we'll write the comments here. Program to perform different operation on collection of objects using ArrayList class with indexes related methods. Right. So import the package java.util package, and then take the main class ArrayList class example 3 with the main method. So first we'll create an object of ArrayList with a default capacity of 10, and then print ArrayList. Right. So first only empty ArrayList. So we'll put a comment for all the remaining cases. Right. Remaining cases are commented. So initially we'll have a empty ArrayList. So get back to the command prompt. Right. So compile the program ArrayList example 3 dot java and then run it. So initially the array list is empty, no elements. So let us add some elements into the array list. All these elements will be stored in object format and added from the last, one after the another. So 10, after that 20, 30, 40, 50, 10. So here the indexes goes like this: 10, 0 index, 20, 1 index, 30, 2, 40, 3, 50, 4, and then again 10, duplicate object 5. So after adding the 6 elements, we are printing array list with 6 elements. So size of the array list is 6. Is empty, false. Right, so save it, recompile and run. So this is the new array list with 6 elements. Size is 6, is empty, false. Right, and then next we'll see how to get index position of a particular element. So ArrayList dot index of 10. So what is the index position of 10? So the index position is 0. Next, ArrayList dot last index of 10. So the last index position is 5. Next, index of 20, 1. Right. And last one, index of 100. So we don't have 100 element. So for unsuccessful index, it will give -1. Right, save it, command prompt, recompile and run. So the first index position is 0, last index position is 5, and then 1, which is the index position of 20, -1, index position is not there for 100. Right, so next, so let us use get of index. So get of 0, first the 0th index 10, get of 1, 1th index 20, right, and then get of 10, 10th index element we don't have. Here we'll get a runtime exception, index out of bound exception. So let us check it out, compile and run. So 0 index, 1th index, index out of bounds exception, index 10 out of range. Right. So next, let us add one more element, something like 60. So 60, add of 60, it will be added from the last. It will get the last index. So added from the last with new last index is created. So print ArrayList. So recompile and run. So here, okay, let us put a comment for this exception statement and then recompile, run. So 60 is added from the last. Next, we are going to add at a particular index position. So add second index position 666. So 10, 20, 666, remaining elements will move aside. Print ArrayList. Compile and run. Okay, so save it, recompile and rerun. So 0 index, first index, second index, add 666, remaining elements will move aside. Right, so next, set. So set second index position 888. So 666 will be replaced by 888 and then print ArrayList. So recompile and run. So 666 is replaced by 888. Second index position, set means replace. Add means add from the last or in given index position. Next, let us try to remove. Right. So remove second index position element, which is 888 will be removed. Print ArrayList. Recompile. Run. So 888 is removed. 30, 40, 50, 10, 60. Right. So let us try to remove 22. So we don't have 22 index. Again, we will get here index out of bounds exception. It's a runtime error. Recompile. Run. So index out of bounds exception, index 22 out of range. It is not available. So out of bounds for length. So we have only 0 to 6, 7 indexes only. But we are accessing 22nd index. It is out of range index. Right. Next, we will take two different lists now. Okay. So first list, ArrayList 1, new ArrayList, ArrayList 2, new ArrayList. So in ArrayList 1, we are adding 3 elements 10, 20, 30. Print ArrayList 1. In ArrayList 2, we are adding 40, 50, 60. Print ArrayList 2. So ArrayList 1, 10, 20, 30. ArrayList 2, 40, 50, 60. So let us put a comment for the previous, remove. Right, so save it, recompile and rerun. So 10, 20, 30, ArrayList 1, 40, 50, 60, ArrayList 2. Next, now we will add ArrayList 2 in between ArrayList 1 indexes. Right, see here, ArrayList 1, add 1 comma ArrayList 2. So here ArrayList 2 will be added to ArrayList 1, where in the index position 1. Print ArrayList 1, ArrayList 2. Right. So recompile and then run. So 0 index. After that, ArrayList 2 is added to ArrayList 1 in index position 1. 40, 50, 60. And after that, next index, next index. So index position 1 of ArrayList 1, we got ArrayList 2 added in between. Remaining elements will move aside. And ArrayList 2 is as it is, 40, 50, 60. Next. Now, let us print original ArrayList, AL, which we have created at the beginning of the program. So this ArrayList, AL. Right. So print ArrayList 1 initially. Right. So recompile and run. So this is the original array list 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 10, 60. Now from this we are going to get a sublist from first index to fourth index. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So fourth index is not included. We will get 20, 30, 40 as sublist. So this is the code, right? So sublist ArrayList dot sublist 1 comma 4, last index was not included. So the return type of sublist is list reference variable. We are taking it as SBL. Print SBL, new sublist. So save it, recompile and rerun. So 20, 30, 40. Index 1, index 2, index 3. Index 4 is not included. So this is how we are supposed to work with index related methods in ArrayList class of Java collection framework. Thank you for watching this video. Do like, comment and share this video, and also subscribe to the YouTube channel Sri Sai IT Hub. Have a nice day.